What are we even doing tonight? Ah! There's a video on my screen. It says, it says, do not... Wait, hold on. It says to not do something. It's not very smart. Oh, man. Oh, man. What is this artwork? Oh, my God. What? Oh, man. Wow, she has freckles. Yo, I'm bugging. Ah, don't skip it. I want to see. Good lord. Come on, people. Unreal Engine is just out here doing the Lord's work. I swear. Unreal Engine is just out here doing the Lord's work. Day in and day out. Just every art style imaginable. Every forward-thinking graphical technique imaginable. What does pace mean? Oh, okay. Oh my god, I could have them speak like French? Like Creole? That's so awesome. I'm not gonna do that, but... Subtitles, speech... I like shit like that. I don't know why. I think, honestly, it pulls me out of the game to see stuff like that. Like, birds buzzing. I mean, as long as it's not too invasive. If it's crazy invasive, we'll turn it off. But I just like seeing it. I love seeing it, especially in horror games. I don't like backgrounds on my... I don't like backgrounds on my subtitles. Alright. Shout out to initial settings. Guiding strand. No. Don't do that. Sweet. The backing vocal will always be. I don't even want to know what that means. Adjusting for the lead and backing vocals? Okay. Okay, we're not going to make this game too criminally dark. Okay. Good lord. Oh, look at that. I'm already beside myself. This is absolutely gorgeous. So, if it's not already terribly obvious, we are playing South of Midnight tonight. All right. I think we can start now. A little bit of a short, brief break there. But yeah, tonight we're playing South of Midnight. It is described as a dark modern folktale, and driven by lyrical music inspired by the American South, and a narrative that dives deeply into Southern folklore. Now, these are oft untouched corners of the gaming sphere. I think, you know, when it comes to a lot of the stories they tell, or the stories we're told, especially in video games, you know, we've pulled folklore from all sorts of things. I've played my fair share of Nordic and Greek and American, hell, even Native American, Japanese. I have played all sorts of I've played games that tap into all sorts of heritages and cultures, and well, I think a lot of American culture is largely underrepresented outside of, you know, the atypical East and West Coast offerings. You know, there is an entire America in the middle that gets kind of overlooked. And I think the South, in particular, has a very rich and deep history that doesn't always have to be tied back to racism and segregation and Jim Crow. I think it's very interesting that they chose to go this route. I think it's even more interesting that it's taken a little over, I don't know, a few decades to finally have a game like this come out. But I'm very excited to play this. I think it has an amazing art style, and, you know, just in the same way that Bramble, I feel, opened up a lot of people to Swedish folklore. I genuinely hope that this game clues more people into what's going on in and around the DMV, you feel me? And other places in the South. Anyway. Let's get some culture. I don't even know what any of that means. Let's just weave. Oh?
Down in the deep south, folks spin tales about the grand tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together. They say the grand tapestry is torn by folk sorrows.
That accent is wild.
And these damaged threads give rise to them evil spirits called haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force. A weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds. With enchanted hooks in hand, this weaver can banish haints and reweave the tapestry.
That's a hell of an accent. I'm just
restoring the land so life can bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
You might be.
Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town called Prospero, where the last weaver was last seen. That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys. Wish we had another meet.
Look at Hazel.
Another medal, too. We was fast as hell. Mom should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself. But here I am.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
All right. What's coming with me?
Ooh. Ooh, the frame rate. Ooh. So smooth. Kumota. Man. Did I say fangs? I mean, call me like, am I bugging or? Am I losing my mind? Or is that like Megan the Stallion? Is that like a play on the Megan the Stallion? Is that like a play on the Hiss? On the Hiss cover art from Megan the Stallion, you know, the Stallion with 2 E's. My phone must be running really low on battery life because it is. I mean, battery life. Excuse me. Because it cannot touch any kind of social media without crashing out. It's kind of wild. The journey to midnight. Terror awaits when you journey into midnight. I love the cover art. It reminds me of like those old EC comics. For those who are not nearly as old as I am, EC Comics is the publishing company who did Tales from the Crypt. A storm will wash away both people and secrets. So I'm looking for mementos. Is it a good sign that there are no mementos in my bedroom?
And there goes the flash flood warnings. Like clockwork. Things got tense with Mama last time I visited you at the mausoleum.
Damn, girl.
She'll never explain why she and Grandma Bunny got bad blood.
Is your daddy mixed?
Storm's never
Are
been
you
this bad
mixed? Or
before.
is your daddy? Is your daddy? Bachelor of Social Work. Yo, shout out to Lacey. Shout out to Lacey graduating college.
I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him.
Nah, bro, he's weird looking. You're on your own on that one, girl. May have to just let you hang on to that one.
That was the day Mama threw up on me. After
And that was the day Mama what?
Almost passed out.
What?
Laughing so hard.
Your mama threw up on you? Oh no, I'm so sorry, Hazel. It's very cute.
Wish she still had that kind of time for me.
Don't we all? Do I have a first-person camera? Can I read that on the fridge there? You know what's really interesting about this, like...
Stop reminiscing and start packing. For real.
It is really picking up out there.
This animation quirk is really subtle.
Here all alone.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm. Besides, you are young and spry, my little track star. Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go. Did you pack everything?
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Flashlights and batteries. You had the blankets?
Yes, because I have my...
Hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Sometimes I feel simultaneously
Come on,
blessed.
We don't have room for my track shoes.
You know how expensive those things are. You best find somewhere to pack them.
And pack 'em light. Yeah, I know.
And like I haven't lived because, man,
And pack 'em light.
Pack a bag, then pack it light. Hey, pack your bags, then pack your light.
You think this place will still be here? After?
I called Hurricane Lulu and she said we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about.
what do you mean by that?
And now we got 4 minutes. Did you just suck your teeth at me?
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just you left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else like we always do.
Why though?
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there.
Black parents,
Bunny
man.
still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please. Just please go over to Bose and Mrs. Pearls. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it! No. Your great
Not the heirloom.
this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Well, maybe if you did, you still have a coffee mug.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever.
The urge to cut her butt up for having the last name Flood but not knowing how to prep for a hurricane is killing me.
Let me go check on Bo.
Can we just sig on Hazel a little bit? How your last name Flood but you don't know how to prepare for a flood? Doom. Get him. Oh, wow. Oh, nah. This is all that's holding our house up? Oh, no, we're cooked. Hazel, we are cooked.
The water's this high.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hazel, you are cooked. Forget taking mementos. You better take everything that's valuable to you before your your entire house is going to go adrift. Why am I out here? Pack your box. Check on Bo.
Bo and those damn dogs are always up to something.
I like how they did that there.
Hey, Miss Pearl, are you there? Guess I'll go check on Bo first then.
I wonder what Miss Pearl is doing.
Miss Sadie. Well, at least the Goodmans won't have to worry about repairs and
I guess they got priced out. Somebody knows how to party.
Oh, Hazel! Oh, come on in and grab some punch. It's fucked up out here.
Well, I came here to check on you, but it looks like you riding this storm out in style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Yep, ain't no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
I gotta go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentle. Yes, you are.
Better make sure Miss Pearl's taking this seriously.
Trey. His name is Trey. Oh no, he's definitely white. I'm sorry. Trey Flood fell in love with Lacey during college. He and Lacey were happily married and had Hazel. Trey died unexpectedly when Hazel was 4. He's buried in a mausoleum near the Flood Mansion? Trey sounds loaded. Why are Lacey and Hazel living in a shack if Trey's family was like, it seems like Trey had a rich family. Hazel's mother, Lacey, is a social worker in Prospero. She struggles with the trauma she sees on the job. She can't save everyone. She's frustrated with the system and the way it takes time away from Hazel. Bo is a big guy with a heart of gold. That's cute. I love empathetic writing. What? Stop this man. Stop him. Stop him. I don't even want to go online to see any level of discourse. I don't care.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm just checking on you, see if you need anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in?
Like, I do not care what Grums thinks about this
Come
game.
in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking
He needs
them
to
all
finish his
before the
Ember
house goes
demo.
out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
There's a bee in your bonnet. I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Lacey does enjoy her work. She could stand a moment's rest.
Right? She's all over the place.
Your mom's is a social worker, girl. What you talking about?
She's got a good heart. Just wants everyone to be okay all the time, you know?
Yeah, I know. You need some help in there?
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
What you know about Bunny?
Who?
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No,
I guess not.
I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your mama is doing what she thinks is best. Oh, Jesus.
What I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I said it. I said it. Your house is cooked. Bro, you live in a double wide supported by 4 towers of cinder blocks. How did we think this was gonna go? Oh my god. Save her house. Toggle the sprint. Oh my god, Mom, you are so cooked. Come back. I really can't lose you too, seriously. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Holy shit. What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Am I in a video game? Like what? Yeah, how did that happen? Hazards such as toxic water and brambles can cause damage. Damage taken is indicated on the life bar. We really gonna do this? Don't do that to me. Michaela Dutro? Who is that? No.
God damn it, I can't! Not fast enough. I'm always fast enough.
Girl, your house is literally floating away.
She's gotta help.
How did fucking Bunny help you with this? Is Bunny like a witch doctor? Your house is floating away. Your house is floating away with your mom in it.
Gotta get across.
Oh, she did.
Bunny's house is up here. She's always fine during storms.
Girl, that doesn't mean anything about you.
Her place, she can get help from Mama. What was that? I must be seeing things.
What? I'm sorry, what? What in the hell was that?
Okay, can't give up now.
Listen, man, I'm black. We can roll credits like yesterday, okay? Flood? Oh, damn. Ain't that Troy's last name? His family is loaded, bro.
Amanda, we need help. Can anybody hear me? Please. Anybody.
The gamer in me wants to look for secrets. Holy. Jeez. So, you know, like, people do... Yo, I swear, in any town where there is a giant donut that's part of the logo for... Like, expect something horrible to happen with or to the donut. I've never seen a giant plaster donut that wasn't used outside of its purpose, ever. Oh, wow, look at that. Nevermore. What the fuck? Did I just get hit by a piece of debris? Was that debris that just hit me in the head?
Hey, Dad. Headed to your old place. Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
That's really cute. Also, shout out to South of Midnight for I know there's much discourse around the usage of painted ledges in particular. We had a whole discourse, I think, last summer. The summer of 2024 was dominated by a conversation about how appropriate yellow paint on ledges and ladders and climbable surfaces was. I think it's really stupid. But South of Midnight does this little subtle white tint thing. What is all that?
That can't be real. Hope they'll help.
Fam, your house just floated away. What isn't is not real anymore. Is this the Flood Mansion? Holy fuck. Is that who Bunny is? The mother-in-law?
I know y'all in there. Excuse
Ew.
me. You can't just show up
Who is that
unannounced.
decrepit
I
creature?
have to talk to Bunny. Well, she is rested. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow. It can't wait.
GG's. Is this the Flood Mansion? Again, is Bunny like your grandma? Or
What is all
yeah,
this
right? Grandma.
racket?
Hey, Bun.
Boom.
Is that
Boom.
Hazel? You've gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she just...
Nonsense, Lily. That's my only grandchild.
Yeah, curb your
right
racism.
there. What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't. I couldn't keep up.
Again, I wonder why they live
one in
in a
town.
double wide propped
I saw
up
the
by
lights from
concrete
here and
bricks
came
if
from
her husband was obviously
And we will.
loaded.
In the morning.
But you know people. Can you call the sheriff or something?
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Mind your tone, please.
You don't understand. It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things. These strands in the air. I'm scared.
Strands.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something big out there.
Lily,
Yes, ma'am?
clearly my granddaughter is not in her right mind right now. Afraid for her mother and all. Ready, guest room.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. You've been through a lot tonight. Come sit down for a minute.
I mean, she did just watch her mom float away in her childhood home, so, you know.
I'll take care of this.
Where am I? A
Looks like the
dream.
astral plane.
What a strange dream. These strands, I've seen them before.
Hope she doesn't talk to herself in her sleep. Press R to activate the guiding strand.
Hey, saying my name?
The fuck is that? A water buffalo? What is that? A giant hedgehog? Is that a warthog? What is that? What is that? Pumbaa? Bumba? Bumba? Bro, check out the snout on this bad boy.
How interesting.
Who are you? What are you doing in my dream?
I didn't want to be that guy, but come on, like from the moment I saw how this house was built, I was like, "Oh no, you're done." Like,
Hazel? Hazel!
I'm right here. Ma, can you see me?
this is all very traumatic. Ooh.
The trailer. Mama! Oh no. Bun
Like, I feel like we all just kind of glossed over the fact that every second that Hazel's not out there, like, trying to save her mom, isn't she just, like, floating further down the river
Lily!
into oblivion? Like, your mama floating out there somewhere.
Mama, hey, open
I don't
the
think they
door.
opened the door, fam. Woo!
It's my only option, I guess.
The strands are still
Bro,
here.
I'm too... Am I too old for this?
It wasn't a dream.
Are we reaching that point? Am I too old for this? Are my nerves just shot? Did I just get jump scared? By a spectral root? Did that just happen? Lily dear, let this be the last time I remind you that I like my tea with 2 sugars. Not 1, not 3, 2. How many years have you been in my employ?
God, she's always been so passive aggressive.
Right? Right? Not 2, not 3. Like, what the fuck? Listen. Like, it's one thing to say that to someone where you're just tacking on extra words onto your word salad in order to, like, deepen the shame. It's another thing when you actually write that in a sentence and leave it as a note. Like, that's just, whew. This is maximum petty.
The strands. That stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
You're losing your mind, Hazel. At least that's what they said to me whenever I talk to myself.
I can't believe Bunny. I'm sorry, Grandma locked me in there.
I can believe it. She's not black. Is that
Alright.
racist?
How do I get out of here?
I'm just saying, she seems to have a very decisive lack of empathy in her soul. September 7th, 1989. Whoa. When I hold the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision. But I can neither unravel them, nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. March 11th, 2003. Shit, 23 years later? I mean... I'm sorry, 13 years later. Forgive me. I have exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodology has brought me closer to controlling the strands, and the hooks refuse to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way.
Unraveling stigma. What the hell does that mean? Can Bunny see strands too?
I think she can. And not only can she... Not only can she, but I don't think she's terribly, like, proficient at it. Like, not in the way that Hazel is. I feel like Hazel might have a little gift. This is clearly something Hazel inherited from her dad's side of the family. If her grandmother is seeing the stuff, then yeah. Clearly it came from Pops. Mysteriously dead Pops. I'm about to start using quotation fingers with that. We are not replaceable as people. They say life is a light that once diminished is forever blinked out. But I don't think it has to be that way. There's magic in this world. Tall tales with hints of truth. I will find it. Then maybe I can forgive him. I want to forgive him. Well, I believe you. Anybody else believe him? I believe him. I think that's interesting, though. What does that mean? We're not replaceable as people.
Huh? I wonder what happened. Feels sad.
A little bit, right? Damn, there is
I wish you were
there is lore all over this world, isn't there? Little notes and pictures and all sorts of stuff.
Does she lock all the doors in here? Is there something behind that shelf?
Yo, how? How did you even? How, Hazel? How?
Huh. Rich people's houses.
Seriously. Like, at what point when you're building your mansion do you say to yourself, you know what? I want the secret passageway to be here. Behind the bookshelf in the study.
Those voices are getting louder. There's something up here.
Okay, look, you gotta stop treating me like I'm dense. I get its exposition, but damn, bro. The voices are getting louder. That must mean I'm close. It's crazy. What's in the chest? What is that? What the hell? Actually kind of cool.
Are these controls?
Are you controlling the strand? Oh my god. What is that?
What is all this? I feel like I'm going insane.
It looks like corruption. I mean, I'm no expert, but... The strands of the grand tapestry. Cool. Totally down with the strands of the grand tapestry. That's a toi. You know. She made her fortunes in Prospero through multiple business ventures. She did not approve of Trey and Lacey's relationship, and after Trey's death, they had a further estranged relationship. Yeah, no shit. Like I said, she lives in a shack with your granddaughter. I think that tells you a lot about how estranged they are. Bunny had Trey buried in Prospero Cemetery. The Flood Mansion sits on a hill towering over the town of Prospero. It is a monument to Bunny's power and influence in the town. Probably on plantation grounds, too. Yep.
Whoa. That's not possible. Foot's fine too.
Oh, hey. Okay. I'm sure that'll come in handy soon.
The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it stigma? Do they know what to do?
What are you doing?
What the fuck?
How did she know to do that? What are you, just a natural born weaver, Hazel? Oh, look at that. Can Bunny see that?
I don't need you. I never did.
I stole your hooks.
And I'm gonna find my mama on my own.
Well, I mean, after she done traversed the entire astral plane and came back with 2 spiritual hooks, I guess you can survive on
Hazel
your
got no
own.
help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was glad to leave the flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before. And something dark. That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years.
Odious is a crazy word.
Hazel set off to find them all through the hurricane-ravaged land. But her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
Whoever the narrator is, I love them. It's something that their voice just does for me.
There's no one coming out.
Love that. I wonder if this game uses Lumen. It probably does.
Need to get downriver. If Mama's trapped, I'll figure it out.
Lumen is such a transformative technology, I swear. Like, the way Fortnite looked before and after Lumen is a sight to behold. Marvel Rivals, I didn't realize until very recently, if you're using the 120 hertz mode, it actually turns Lumen off in the engine. It turns off Lumen, it turns off ambient occlusion for the most part. Like, the lighting in Marvel Rivals becomes really flat and static and less colorful as a result. And it makes the game look very strange. Like, I turned HFR mode off yesterday for the first time and saw what Lumen does for Marvel Rivals' visuals and went, oh. Well, shit. Let me, leave it in pro mode. I'll sacrifice a little bit of smoothness
I think
for a
this is
more
the right way.
uniform lighting system. Like, I like playing things at 120 hertz, don't get me wrong, but at what cost, you know? What?
More thorns? All the way out here?
Stigma. Oh, damn. It's Hurricane Lulu? Shit. I swear it wasn't me.
am I anyway? Shit. This was my way downriver. Only way forward is down. Foxes! The storm's got all the fuzzy guys out and about.
I knew I had that. It's you who forgot.
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
Brer Rabbit is crazy, bro. And I grew up knowing all about Uncle Remus. Good old Uncle Remus's stories. Brer Rabbit.
Hey, who's got you all so spooked?
Yeah, you don't normally run in the direction of the thing everyone's running from.
Hell
Oh, that stigma growing has a sound. Oh, hell no!
This better work.
Really? Okay. Hadouken.
It's going! I did that? More of you? I'll be screwed without these hooks.
Oh, get bodied. Get unraveled, fool. Oddly satisfying combat loop. When an enemy is glowing yellow, it's unleashing an unstoppable attack. Okay, well, what does that mean? The attack is unstoppable, so what do I do? Just run? Of course. Gimme. You know, this last second dodge doesn't hit the way they think it does.
Yep. Fighting comic book monsters then. What's next?
I don't know, Hazel. You got me. You got me, girl. Your life is unhinged right now.
So far from. Hope I'm nowhere close to that place. It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out.
Y'all didn't see that.
Seems to be coming from down there. Sounds like I'm getting closer.
I don't know, man. I thought she would have just started climbing or something. Kind of like that. I'm pretty sure that's not the real way you get up there. I just lucked out. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I totally finessed that. What's this all about? It's a boot! Huh. Oh, that looks like a, what's it called? A loom. There we go, a loom. That's the word I was looking for, loom.
Now why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna shut up. Eyes open.
They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous.
Y'all slaves.
But this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and listen, you will be free. You and your little one. Now come on.
Ooh.
I'll take you to the river. We got a long journey ahead.
Oh my god, are we gonna like follow this piece of history?
What the fuck? Am I seeing
No.
things? This can't
It
be
is.
real. But they looked so real. This is crazy. But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting downriver.
The distaff gives weavers the ability to see past events or echoes caught in the grand tapestry. Oh shit, one step closer to becoming a Time Lord. Yay.
Swore we covered our tracks. Stay low. Keep quiet.
Using floofs. That's cute. I've spent my first floof. Why are they called floofs, I wonder? Press Y to collect a floof.
That's helpful. What's this? Floofy and soft. Everything else around here feels so wrong. I always hated this place.
Quickly now. Follow me.
What the?
Wait. Get back. Get back. Hide.
Wait! Hey, where'd they go?
quarters are where the enslaved people of the sugarcane plantation were forced to live. I gathered that much from the last lore drop.
There's that sound again. And it's loud where they went in. Ugh, door's blocked. Must be another way around. Didn't I see that symbol somewhere else?
Hmm. 30-odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. The land chose me to spend my life mending tears in the Grayan tapestry with these old hands. I mean tears. Mending tears. Because I can't read. Above all else, I'm grateful nature deemed me fit to serve. Understandable. Jubilation.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
Wait, how do I get up there? Yeah, no, how do I get up to the roof? Stop messing with me.
All the homes to wash away. Had to be ours.
Judging by that last note, where the guy said that a,
Okay, keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
whoops. There goes the last of the salmon. And the Chesapeake Bay seasoning. Shout out to Chesapeake Bay. I was hoping I could do that in midair, but the platforming and I are clearly not on the same page.
forced to make do with so damn little.
Yeah. Think about that the next time you poop on your opportunities. What are those? Okay. Wow.
Now come on. This way.
Wow. Okay. I don't know, man. From here, seem like some great men and women. There's a cooldown period that can. Okay, yeah. Press left bumper to use it on echo objects to make them solid. Oh. Use it to weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking. Ooh, it's a debuff. It's a debuff offensive attack, too. That then opens them up for even more damage. Masterful. Who thinks of this stuff? I'll take it.
It's like snatching something out of the past.
So if I like aim that thing at my pockets right after I go out to dinner with my lady, can I then use that to rip the money from the past back into my pocket? Is that how that works?
There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mama.
On your feet.
Oops. I was gonna say, 'cause what are we doing, you know? Ah, the past version of the bridge. Mm.
Got goosebumps.
To warp someone's perception like that is a lot.
This way.
Heck yeah.
That should prove useful.
Oh, I was trying to charge it.
Now, how do I get over there?
Jump. The hell was that?
Just can't get enough of me. There we go. Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
Chloe Drudge. What is she? Some kind of weird spiritualist with a Ouija board? That's what I'm getting here. Like she wants to practice voodoo, but only for the sake of conning people. Like it has nothing to do with anybody's chakras.
Not afraid of you. I think that's them up ahead.
Fire didn't catch. They'll just replace them. Start it all anew.
they're one of those symbols.
What does it mean? Sigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only the heroes can see. The hurt and the sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy. I hope it's for safety. And
Stigma? Why me? How come I can see it? This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river.
insane. Thank you.
Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
Stay with me. Almost to the river.
Those roots are too high for me to reach.
Interesting.
That'll make things a lot easier from now on.
saying. I'm just saying.
This is it. The way out.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw.
I bet she did.
Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her weave magic. The same magic now calling to her.
Interesting.
The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Oh no. I know that dude. I saw him in the trailers. That fish was in the trailer. I mean, we've been casting magic for like the past hour. I'm really happy that Hazel...
The river must be close.
Finally. Please let our house be in one piece.
This girl's got tunnel vision.
What is that? Looks like a bug's nest. Maybe I can chuck those back at it.
I don't know, man. I can't help but feel like a bit of a buzzkill. Maybe nature's healing. Oof. Hmm. It's really nicely staged. I like. Ah! That was a pretty challenging jump.
Wait for me here. I'll find something to get y'all across.
Did you
Whoa,
just
she
double
was
jump?
smart. How'd
Oh,
you know
nice.
to?
Took you long enough to give me this.
Could have used that during track season.
Won't be long till we can rest. I promise.
Looks like they made it over the gap. Something funky about those symbols. Who's leaving them, for one thing? What's that?
A very good question, my dear. What is it? Oh.
It's like getting a second wind.
Well, good on you, lady. Whose fox is that?
Thank you. Gotta be brave. Quickest way to the river.
The platforming in this is just expanding like crazy. I'm genuinely surprised. Like, wow. The controls are fantastic.
What the heck? Hey, that's from our house. That's Mama's work binder. What? Back here again? Mama?
I hate this thing. It's like cracking open Pandora's box. It's so hard for me to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards. I want to shield her. But I just keep pushing her away.
I didn't know her work affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway? That felt different. No way she's... No. She's gotta be alive. Hello? Is someone there? Who is that?
Where?
My salvation.
A talking fish. Mm-mm. Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well, before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equally good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
What?
What we be thinking?
What?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new Weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this stuff and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before.
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no, mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies?
Thingies? What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I can teach you the rest. And a train weaver ought to be able to rescue her mama easy. I can even help you find her. When you get me down, of course.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted. Now, this here tree went through some tribulations. Must have left his knots all over the place. All you gotta do is use your magic bottle and...
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my
A
eyes.
bottle tree?
You could probably find one there.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle and then...
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after.
Wow.
But hurry. Some folks think I'm delicious fried up with grits. Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
When he said he'd go good with a side of grits, I felt that. I love fish and grits, bro.
A weaver? Me? Yesterday I was struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting Hanks.
Yep.
That's a bottle tree. All right.
That's really a bottle tree? Is that are those bottles growing out of the... He wasn't kidding. That's a bottle tree? Are those bottles organic? They better be recyclable.
Hey, get out of here, you damn boo hag!
Boo what?
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do that. I ain't gonna steal my soul.
Oh shit, I know what a boo hag is.
Look, I'm sorry. I need a bottle.
Yeah? Even you're not a boo hag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no boo hag.
Well,
This
maybe
man's
I
name
ain't.
is Rhubarb.
Thing is, I need all my bottles. Just for Hanks.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I
I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places
Define
of
heat.
old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle, and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but
Maybe I could help bottle up the pain.
that's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them. Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
Well, get you one off the tree then. And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Indeed. What is that?
All that mess over there looks like some kind of vortex. Should check that out.
A stigma vortex? Wow.
Now, I've got this bottle, and I'll do something with it. Yeah.
Ow.
Some nerve evicting folks. These houses can't have been up to code.
Probably why they got evicted. I mean, that's possible. the hell?
Not too bad.
It's a very emotional looking tornado.
That knot looks worse than the others.
What's happening?
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their ma thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory?
This man's name is Rhubarb.
The bottle is acting funny. Ain't in a bottle. I get it now. Maybe if I fill this up, I can help Catfish. Stigma. That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone. That's gotta be how this works. Stigma's what happens when the pain turns right.
Alright, let's go back to the fish fry.
Stay light on my feet.
the townsfolk caught wind of Benji's difference, they started throwing rocks at him and his brother. Rhubarb was not surprised. Bad people always prey on those who stand out.
Heartless. If they can do that to a rabbit, bottles half full. There's bound to be more on the other side of this giant tree.
Now look at that bottle. Half full or half empty? And here I believe you were brand new at this.
I barely know what filling this thing does.
Oh, you'll see. One step at a time. bear trap was meant for Benji. Weren't no bears around here. To Rhubarb, it was proof that things was going to get a lot worse, just like last time. There was no escaping it.
Oh my God. What kind of person would do that to someone? Bottle's almost full. Just one more to go. Ugh, nasty, cruel work.
A friend offered us safe passage. I won't be long.
They're so close. They must be exhausted.
Now that's cool.
Be brave now. Trust what folks do, not how they seem.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up somewhere safe. Did folks used to meet up here? talent show. Bet all the kids love that. That's right. Rhubarb said Benji went missing. Probably walked right by a dozen Hanks and didn't even. This is getting easier.
No, it's not. Who told you this? What does she mean? She's just living vicariously through my skills.
While Benji's love was as true as his heart. Rhubarb was tired of tending to his needs instead of showcasing what he could do. By this point, Rhubarb felt he had moved enough.
Oh, God. What did Rhubarb do? Where am I?
Well, now, how curious. You shouldn't be here. Let us remedy it.
Who's there? Oh, fuck! Shit, shit, shit! What is that? Is this a train? Go, go, go! Let me get out of here. Oh, thank God. What the hell was that? Let me just get back to that fish. Yeah.
Hazel, got everything you need?
I think that's everything.
Then hurry up and fix that tangle.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I assume your first time in the wheel was a bit eventful?
Oh, yeah. You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes, yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so
Personal?
personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down, so I can save my mama?
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle. You'll need to reweave Benji too. But first things first. Go fix that tangle.
Wow.
When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a game, Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benji, trapped inside that tree, finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow the tree took pity, and somehow Benji become the tree. But he'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Wow. What kind of magic is that?
And what kind of man would kill his own brother? Okay. What do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
I remember my brother. His fate was so cruel. He saw things so
Okay.
branded a fool. He found trouble often, each place we'd go. He didn't know that this was the end. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took
Excuse
my
me?
hammer, my ticket to hell. The locals got angry, left traps out for him. Threw rocks, started shouting. His prospects were grim. Easy to blame Benji, my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun. Let's play together. You go and hide in a cypress tree hollow. It was safe and dry.
Excuse me.
He trusted me fully. I nailed him inside. He thought we were playing. That was a lie. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Sorry to be moving you around like this.
bet that's where I used the pattern.
Mind moving your arm a little bit so I can get up? Is that okay?
Taking a shot in the dark here. You'll let him go now, won't you?
This ain't more than a mud puddle. Meet me at Rhubarb's dock.
Where's that fish? He better keep his promise.
Whoa! Pardon my mud. What'd you see? Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this entertainment for you?
Well, fish ain't got no TV.
The things I saw? I get why Mama had to wash her day off when she got home. Use up all our hot water on really bad days.
Oh, was your mama a weaver too?
Social worker. She never really felt like she helped enough. Do you think I did enough for Benji?
Oh, my dear. Weavers do fix things deep down. They mend parts of your soul so ripped, you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
How do you know so much? Did a weave ever help you?
Oh, I don't like to talk much about myself. Hop on. Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look. Don't you want to find your mama? Now wait till I tell everyone how that
Capybara!
tree abducted me for my stories. And just when I was about to be desiccated, a weaver showed. As Hazel ventured downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed at past, seeing some members of Ma and others strange and unknown. Hazel was perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree in his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry. Once she set me loose, I offered her my assistance to locate her Ma. But there was more than meets the eyes in these waters. More than just a gentle tree man lurking about. I guided her through the murky waters to the flooded area where her house should have washed off. You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. Oh, that's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Trifling ass mudcat is the quote of the night. Unfortunately, that is where we will have to end tonight's stream. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate all of you. South of Midnight is quite the interesting game. The folklore is very interesting and well woven into the narrative. The gameplay is pretty fun. I really like the platforming. It's sticky and impactful. The combat's a little unfair, but I think that's because it's just slightly jank. But overall, this is really fun so far. I'm really looking forward to how the story I'm really looking forward to see how the story turns out. We've got a likable protagonist, a beautiful art style, and so far a great soundtrack. I love the song about what's his face. I really love the song about Benji having been transformed into a giant tree. I love Catfish. I'm really enjoying this so far. But for everyone who was watching, thank you. For everyone who was lurking, thank you too. I appreciate all of you. I'll be back same bat time, same bat channel on our third day of streaming much later. But until then, my good friends, this has been You Know Who on the You Know What, and this was South at Midnight. We'll continue on from chapter 4 on the next one. Thank you, everyone. Have an awesome night. Yeah. Be well. What an interesting game.